Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Today I've got a build on the Dodge Viper RT10 from AMT Ertl 125 scale kit. This is kit number 6808 and it was released in 1992. There we go. Here's some of the features of it. 8.0 V10. Cast aluminum wheels on Michelin tires, detailed interior. So alrighty folks, let me open the box up and put all the parts out on the table and I'll be right back. Alright, so I misspoke there, guys. I was going to do a build on this Dodge Viper, and I realized as I opened the box that I haven't done an unboxing on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and change it up and do the unboxing. And then the next video will probably be the build on this one. So we're going to go ahead and get right started with the body. It looks like it comes with the exhaust molded in, which is kind of an advantage. It helps with alignment and all that. Got a little bit of flashing right there. No big deal. The kit kind of basic. But that's the rear end view of it. Little cockpit area, I guess you'd call it. Here's the hood, which I believe is a tilt hood. There's the bottom. Decent thickness. I like it. It says Viper RT right there on the side of the badging. Haven't decided what color I'm going to paint this one yet. This looks like the console. And maybe it's the back portion. Yeah, that might be what that is. I don't know. I've never built this kit before. That's kind of neat looking. With the shifter hole right there, I'm thinking that it probably goes this way. But I won't know until I get in the instructions. I'll leave that one aside just to check up on it when we get there. And right here is the glass. We get some lights. 2 little marker lights there. And then the windshield with the built-in sun visors. Here we have 4 tires, look like 2 different sizes, fronts and rears. And they are Michelins. Wow, haven't seen that on a kit in a while. XCT2 it says. It even has the size on there. Looks like 275/40 something. I can't read the rest of it. 17s. There you go. Decent tread pattern on them. And there's another shot of them. Pretty cool. And in red we have the brake lights. One of them fell off. It's right here. Right there. So that'll be okay. And then in a black mist smoke, I guess you'd call it, we have these 2 lights, and then I don't know, maybe these are, let me look on the box. They might actually be, let's see, I'm not sure. They almost look like they're taillight lenses for a different option. I'll have to look that up inside also. Alright, I'll put that one over here so I remember. And here we have one of the fender well. No, this is a door panel, inner door panel for the interior. This is the fender well. There we go. And the wheels, they're kind of nice looking. They're not chrome. They're actually like an aluminum. Pretty sharp. The mirror and the mirror inserts for the sides. That's pretty neat. And here we have the frame. Whoops. Here's the frame. That's pretty cool looking. I like that. Again, something that you could detail out real nice, just like the lowrider kit that I did recently, where the frame was separate. I really like that touch. Here's the other interior panel. Here's the clutch, brake, and fuel pedal. Emergency brake handle, or parking brake as we call it. The steering column. and I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's a shifter. It's got a little piece of flashing on it. There we go. And then this little maybe firewall panel. Part 64, I'll have to look that one up. There's the seats. They're very nice looking. Here's another part of the chassis. That's very cool. Alright. And here, no idea what this is, guys. It might be the trunk area, it might be a fuel tank. I have no idea. Another one I gotta look up. So 43 and 64. Here's the rest of the inner fenders, or fender wheel wells, whatever you want to call them. I'll put that there. Here's the dashboard. Let's see how that looks. Dashboard looks like a cockpit of a helicopter almost. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And here we have some exhaust tips, mufflers, some inner wheel rings, the steering wheel, 191L and 92R. Not sure what those are yet. Right there. Some coolant hosing, suspension. I think these are the mirrors. Yeah, these are the side mirrors. And I don't really know what these little deals are here. 54. Well, we got a lot to look up here, guys. I'll put all those there. Here's the front end. Right there. Pretty cool. I think it goes, no, it goes that way. That's the front end. There's the rear end. That one goes this way. It says Viper and Dodge on there. Can't get it to focus, sorry. There. Dodge Viper. Little panel there. Some more mirror pieces here. Some suspension. Right there. Spindles for the front wheels. Springs. Coil springs. Here is the electric fans. That's a nice looking little setup there. Radiator. Brake cylinder. Master cylinder and the booster. Boy, I couldn't think of that word, sorry. And the starter right here. Drive shaft. Some little suspension pieces. Pretty neat. Pretty neat seeing those. Little brake, like disc brakes for probably the front. Oh, no, there's two. There's four of them, so there's a couple more coming up. So those go all the way around, four-wheel disc brakes. That's pretty neat. And then last but not least, we have the engine and transmission, which are separate. Very cool. A lot of fine detail on those. Some exhaust manifolds. Now remember, this kit came out in 1992, so this is some really nice detail for back in the day. Big old engine head, cylinder heads there. Right there, I guess, if I got it in the shot of the camera there for you. Some valve covers. There you go, valve covers. Front timing chain cover and all that stuff, water pump. Fan belt and pulleys. A couple little doohickeys down here, don't know what those are yet. Alright. Intake manifold. Top and bottom of that. This might be a transmission pan right there. Rear axle. Very cool. A lot of detail here, guys. Upper control arms, possibly. The arms. And drive shafts for the rear. Very neat. And one little guy fell off here. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it goes somewhere. Alrighty, well, also what I noticed is here is a supplement to the instructions. So this kit came with regular instructions plus another one. So let's go through the first one, see what's going on in there. Let me set you down real quick. Get this opened up. Okay, so top. Gives you a nice write-up. Love that. Nice write-up on the actual 1-to-1 scale vehicle. And your basic, before you begin, tips and all that. Then we start out, step 1, we talk about sub-assemblies. Okay, very cool. Oh, here's that one part. It's a trunk insert. Okay, so we got that mystery solved. We'll put that out of the way. Here's your spindles, rear brakes, sub-assembly 4. Putting all that together. Very cool. Number 5, we're showing the engine going in, but we didn't build the engine yet. Isn't that interesting? That must be what the addendum is for, or the supplemental. Okay, then they realized they made a mistake. They got putting the axle together, trunk, chassis, and then throw your completed engine in, but they didn't tell you how to build it. That's funny. Okay. So here we got exhaust things. Here's those other ones, headlight reflectors. Okay, that's what those 91 and 92 part were. Alrighty. Heater hose, showing you how to put it in with a pair of tweezers. Yeah, good luck with that. And putting these on, that's cool. Here we have a nice blow up of the dashboard. It talks about painting. Okay, I didn't see anything mentioning decals. Of course, I haven't found any decals yet either. Put that together. Okay, that is the back panel. That one part there, whatever number that was. That was this thing. So this goes in backwards, or it goes in correctly. It just looks backwards to me. Here we're putting that in. That's the interior. So a couple of those other things are exhaust tips. Okay, 52 and 54. Sport cap roll bar, 82. I didn't see that, guys. Did you see that one? Let's look that up real quick. 82. Is that what that is? No, that's 79. Oh, here it is. Right there, 82. Right there. You could also use that on a different vehicle. Alright, we're going to flip this one over. And we have sub-assembly 1. Putting your glass on, your seats in, all that good stuff. What I thought was a starter is a vapor canister. Okay. So over there for your lights. Air intake. Okay. Well, that little black cap, or they want it painted black. The heater motor, the bottom part of it, that's what that spare piece was right here. So that is the bottom of the heater blower motor. Okay. And then putting the rear together, we have the option of a mirror lens. No, that's for the mirrors. Taillight lenses are red tint. Here we go. Nope, that ain't it either. I'm still trying to figure out where the smoked glass goes. Right here. There's smoked glass for the front headlights. That's what it is, smoke tint. So they give you that look right there for the headlights. Okay, that mystery solved. And then we have paint, the side markers, little guide on that. Interesting. So okay, that's the standard instructions that came with it. And then the supplemental, let's see what goodies they have in store for us there. So this one talks about a Viper book and poster ordering information. That's interesting. Excuse me. That's interesting. I doubt we could still get it, but it'd be kind of cool. Oh, it does come with some decals. Pretty basic, Michigan plate and Viper. Okay. Alright, well that was kind of a letdown. But yeah, that's what's going on, guys. They're telling you how to put the engine together now. Too funny. Here we go. Sub-assemblies there. Oh, it's the engine back block oil pan, not the transmission pan, that one square piece. Oh, those two other little things were carburetors. That's cool. Throttle bodies, pardon me. Yep. There's the starter in there. Exhaust collectors. Oh, okay. So I had originally thought those were the side marker windows, mirrors, whatever. Side mirrors, but they're not. They're exhaust collectors. Those other two things are ignition modules. That's very cool. Then we learn how to put our wheels and tires together. Flip it over. Oh, nice. Okay, we have engine specs on the real vehicle. Very cool. It's a 10-cylinder, 400 horsepower, 450 pounds of torque. Very cool, guys. A lot of great information on this supplemental instruction sheet. Specs on the wheels and tires. Oh, well, there you go. They are P275-40ZR17. That's interesting. Nice. Very cool. A lot of great information on this. Well, that's it, folks. I thank you all so very much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed that one. I was a little out of sorts on that one because I wasn't prepared to do an unboxing. I was ready to start building it. So I'll go ahead and start building it now afterwards, and I'll get back to you when I get some progress on that one. So thank you all so very much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I look forward to hearing your comments. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Model Car Guy Rich out. I'll see you on the next one. Keep on modeling.